Okay, good morning. Welcome to a haul video by AntiquesArena. My name is Walter O'Neill and I'm still filming from my shop. I got another 6 weeks left before the shop is history. I know that was sad news of the shop going, but it is necessary in my future plans of building and having my own place and not paying stupid money on costs. Today, I've been out buying. I'm still buying antiques and collectibles and some real good bargains. I got a couple of real good bargains to show you before the end of today's video. So, should we get started? I'm an antique dealer. I live in the United Kingdom. I buy and sell antiques, collectibles, and anything I like that I think I can flip for a profit. Purpose of today's video is just to share with you what I've bought, let you know what I've paid, and you can give your opinions. See what you think. Now we can start off. I've got a bit of a mixed lot. Some come over the door, some I've purchased at a car boot sale. So we're going to start off with something that has died a death. This is a 19th century Victorian Staffordshire flat back. They never decorated the backs, always meant to go up against a mantelpiece. And this one depicts Robert Burns and Mary. So I purchased it as part of a job lot. Now, I paid £30 for the job lot, or $45, and it contains 3 pieces. So, first of all, we have the Staffordshire of Robert Burns. Now, I can tell you now, if you went back 10, 15 years pre-eBay, you'd have had £150 for something like this, £150. Now, you're going to be lucky to get between £30 and £40. So, you work that out. It's a hell of a drop. So, what's it worth? $45, give or take, something like that. But still, for part of a haul for £30 or $45, I was happy enough. In that same haul and the same cost was this, another antique of yesterday, but still collectible by some. We have a Royal Dalton character or Toby jug. They always have different characters throughout history. Very simple to understand. It tells you exactly what it is on the base. This one is the Walrus and the Carpenter. Copyright 1964. So the pattern was done in 64. This was obviously produced anytime thereafter. So in good condition. They come in a variety of sizes. This is the large. And again, it came in with the £30 or $45 haul. And again, it's worth similar sort of money, in my opinion. 30, 40, 50 pounds, 30, 40 pounds sterling. So about $45 to $60 for this one. In the same haul was this, and I purchased it for a bit of nostalgia. We have a plate with depicting a scene of Cardiff Castle. Now, Cardiff is the capital of Wales, about 17 miles down the road. However, it has a retailer or Briggs and Company in Pontypridd, which is only 3 or 4 miles down the road. It does have a very old star hairline there, which you can see. Now, it came in the same job lot as the other two. I don't rate it highly. If it was in better condition, I would do. But I think it's still worth around £10, $15. Purely for nostalgia. It is Cardiff Castle, Pontypridd, just down the road. It's just got a local history. And I'm going to chuck £12 on that. I've already got a 20% sale on in the shop. So £12 is £120, £2.40 off it. So I'll only get about £9.60 back off it if I price it at £12. So, yeah. But it's a nice little plate. Local history. I don't normally buy anything with any hairlines or cracks or anything. But it adds good age. And in all honesty, it was the local interest that pulled it for me. But I don't rate it super highly. But I just thought it was a nice collectible for the area, and I still got 6 weeks in the shop, so I still got to have things to sell. I still want to make money for the next 6 weeks. They come in over the door with one seller. Okay, so those 3 all come off the one lady. This come off another lady over the door again, and we have a vintage Kaleidoscope. These are the things you look down the barrel, and as you turn it, you know, things move and gives you pretty patterns. Now this one, she said they purchased about 15, 20 years ago, and it's never been used. So I open it out of the box. Now this is a solid brass example. That is solid brass, and as you can see, it has never been out of his box. And I'd say that's a kilo of brass. Beautiful thing. And then these would go in the end, and as you roll them round, they would fall around and give you beautiful pictures. Now, I'm not expecting fortunes for it. I paid £10, which is about $15. And I would think it's comfortably, you know, £25, £30, $35 to $45 comfortably. And it is actually good enough to go on the website, providing it has got the 15 or 20 years age on there. I will double check that it's not newer. I'll do a bit of research into them, but I looked on the box when she brought it in and I could not find a date for love nor money. Now, it does come with a barcode, which they come out in like the 70s or 80s. Made in China. So, but look how old that tag is. So, yeah, cost me a tenner, $15. To be honest with you, just the condition of it alone, you know, I'm going to double up, maybe treble up on that. That's the end of the buys that have been brought in. I've been to car boot sale, and as always, I have bought some beautiful things. I start off with the luckiest buy I've had. Gotta find it. It's a bit of jewellery. Which is voila. We have an 18 karat gold, yellow gold, and diamond engagement ring. It weighs approximately 3 grams. And looking at the stone, I'd say it's a little under or maybe a quarter of a carat of diamond. It's fully stamped up 750. I don't know if you can see it there, but it will be up on the website shortly. None of this stuff's up yet, but it will be up soon. And this came off a dealer, and I asked him the price, and he went £30, which is about $45 for an 18 karat gold, almost quarter carat diamond engagement ring for £30 sterling. However, he also had on the stall that I was after is this. Is a Spanish bronze from sort of 1950 through to 1976 from Madrid, and it is by PAOR.SA. I am not going to try and pronounce it. It is also signed up here and has the plaque on the front. Now, I have looked these bronzes up, and they are all, loads and loads of them have gone through Catawiki, which is an online auction. And they're all listed as 1950 through to 1976. So I presume this one dates to similar. I have not done the research on it yet. It is marble on the base, solid bronze bust, and I paid him £50 sterling or $75. So the two pieces together come off the same dealer in a trade for £80, which is about $120. However, there's £100 of scrap value in this ring. I could melt it for £100. So already I am £20 profit. That's just on those two. I also purchased this beautiful little bow ring. Now it's only 1.5 grams of gold, 9 karat gold. Beautiful little ring with the bow on it. However, it came in for £3 sterling, $5 for a 9 karat gold ring. Again, it's not worth fortunes. About £30, $45. You'll have to excuse me there. I've got sale signs up on the shop. Give you an idea. That's what I've got up on the shop windows. So people are coming in by the dozens. So that's why the interruptions keep happening. Okay, so I'm going to move on. I've got more jewellery to show you. I've got 1 or 2 pieces here. This is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful piece of porcelain. It's by Beswick or Beswick, whichever you want to pronounce it. It's got its original label there. and is signed, and well, rather impressed mark on the base. Beswick, England, 2308. It's in good condition. It's just a beautiful bird. Now, I paid £10 or $15 for this, but again, I would like to think I'm going to triple my money. It's just beautiful. Not going in the shops, going to the website. The bronze is going on the website. The gold is going on the website, as is this. I have got a few pieces here for the shop. For example, I purchased this Golden Oldies by Corgi, and it is advertising ever ready batteries. So I had that and this little ever ready car. They cost me £5 or $7.50 for the pair. They're for the shop. I'll probably double my money on them, but they're for the shop. I also purchased for only £2 each or $3 each case. I bought 2 cases with these Locomotive Legends. They're done by Atlas Edition, and we have these plaques. They're almost like enamel tin plaques. I'd have to take them off to have a look, but it's like little enamel tin plaques of all different steam engines. Excuse me, that's the dust. Yeah, they're metal plate inscription details. So they are metal plaques, and it's all on the back here. Atlas London, metal plate inscription details, and then the list of the different steam engines, and or locomotives, whatever you want to call them. Now this cost £2, $3 for that. And let's be honest, that's comfortably going to go out for probably a tenner, $15. And I had an identical one here, different engines. So for that money, I weren't going to leave them there. I haven't looked them up to see if they're pulling any money online. However, they were good enough as far as I'm concerned. This next piece is spectacular. A bit of crystal. Unfortunately, I cannot find the signature on there. Now, it's going to be 1 or 2 people. It's really thick. You can see how thick it is. It's as thick as my finger. Weighs a couple of kilos. It's heavy for a bowl. And it's got this beautiful crisscross cut in with a vertical slicing. Now, it's either going to be by Waterford Crystal or it's going to be by Stewart Crystal. There's no 2 ways about it. It's one of those 2. It cost me £7 sterling, about $10. And I'm hoping I go down the line of Waterford and find it. I have looked for a signature on the day of purchasing and I couldn't find a signature. Signatures could be around the edge. It could be around all this cutting on the base. It could be anywhere. I'm going to go over it with a fine tooth comb trying to find a signature, because if I can find a Waterford crystal signature on that, that's a 10 times my money. But it's a beautiful quality crystal bowl. Really nice. And for the money, I weren't going to leave it behind. It's this sort of arched rim is what making me think it's Waterford and the sheer quality. But for £7 or $10, that was absolutely spectacular. And so I'm going to put this a minute back in there. Next piece, we have sterling silver with what I think might be well, I'm not going to guess the stone, actually. It looks a bit like agate, but it could be a serpentine, could be anything. I'm going to have to do some research on the stone, but it's clear with green veining and marbling running through it. So now this is a sterling silver, English sterling silver, with a full set of London hallmarks in there. It's got the leopard head, the lion, and the date letter capital A. I haven't dated it yet. However, I paid a tenner for this ring, and it is a good-looking ring. It's a big ring. It's good-looking, full set of English hallmarks. Cost me £10 sterling, $15. That's got to be, again, £30, £40 of anyone's money. That's a really nice ring. That came off the same buyer as the 18-karat gold diamond ring and the bronze. Next piece we have comes from Jewellers, which is a sterling silver bracelet. It's nothing special. It is just sterling silver, and I will always buy precious metals. It cost £5, $7.50, and I just couldn't leave it there. Let's be honest. For a £5 for a solid silver bracelet and its box, you know, you'd pay £1 for the box. So that's that. The final two pieces that came from the car boot sale owe me £2.50 each, so £5 for the pair. So about $7.50 for the pair. And we have a pair of oil paintings. And if I read the back, they are from Phillip Island, done by Phil Staff, 35 Bond Street, Wollongong. Something like that, that's what it looks like. Everything's there on the back. Now, these are original paintings. I have not looked the artist up yet. He's probably nobody, but I will double check that he's not listed. But for £5 for the pair of paintings, you know, they looking at this sort of matting around here, they have a sort of 70s look to them. So you never know. And they are quite well painted. If you look at the images, you know, they're quite pleasant. But for £5 for a pair, I'm over the moon with that. So that's about it. I will leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed. Thanks for watching and bye for now.